YouTube was good. This is Krilla, and I'm here just to give a quick little video of. Well, it's not even gonna be quick. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've done this like 3 times trying to record this shit. So, I'm just gonna try to make it a little bit shorter, and I'm definitely not helping by talking about this. But we're just gonna get into my league, which is Sim Nation. We have our own website. Everything will be in the description. I might not leave this website in the description just because I don't know if I got the okay to do so. So if I do get the okay, I'll definitely leave that, and I'll definitely update it and put it in the description below after or in future videos. But let's just get into the league. I'm just here to show y'all some of the playoffs. We're officially in the playoffs right now. This is our we just finished our first season, so we're now in the playoffs. We have a few teams that already got shit done. I'm actually going. I was scheduled to play today. Well, tonight actually, right about now. But my man fell asleep, so it's all good. I'm gonna capture him tomorrow most likely. So let's just get into this. I'm just here to talk about what I like, my predictions of the playoffs or whatever's left of it, and all the eliminated teams. I'm just gonna say what I think that they should do for the next season, like for the off season, or what type of moves they should get. It's gonna be short and sweet. And then the next videos I'm gonna do is gonna be about, you know, just all the teams, or at least half of them, like like Eastern Conference, then Western Conference, of what I think they should do. Anyway, let's just get into this. Starting off, also I'm just gonna go off of my predictions of what already was done, because I didn't post a video of what I was my predictions before the playoffs even started. So starting off, the Pelicans played the Mavericks. I'm just gonna go over their last game always. I'm not gonna go over all the games that they played. So they swept them. I actually called that game. Not to say that the Mavs views are as bad. Excuse me. It's just the Pelicans was just a little bit too much. Just looking at the stats, you know, Dirk was being used as their center. I watched the series actually. Dirk actually was their center, and Dirk is not no great ass rebounder, and he is not a good defender. He was just known as an amazing scorer. He can get rebounds, but that just wasn't his shit. You know, that's not his main thing. So Dennis Smith was the main guy. They got rid of Harrison Barnes. They did that to get Millsap. You know, and they picked up Green as well. You know, good role players. You know, to build around Dennis Smith, and then they also have the first overall pick, which I'll get into that in a second. But let's just go on to the Pelican side. They dominated them with rebounds. They did that with all 3 of their games. It's really just revolved around them too. It would have been real simple, just stop the Pelicans. Stop them in the paint, but that's just really hard to do when you don't have a team that's capable of doing that. Nerlens Noel and Mejri is supposed to be their best post defenders, and that's not even the biggest thing. Millsap is, but he's undersized. He's not gonna stop Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, who's been consistent. You know, this last game especially, they've been extremely consistent. What I think that the Mavericks are going to, back to what I was saying, they have the first pick. I think they should go into Michael Porter, especially because I don't want the Warriors to get Michael Porter, because I think that's bullshit. We'll get into why the Warriors ended up getting them later, but I think they should go for Michael Porter. They don't have a wing defender, a wing player. They have Michael Porter will be their complete player, and to build with Dennis Smith, Porter, Wes Matthews, who's a great defender, and Millsap, who's a good interior defender as well and can stretch the floor. Michael Porter's a two-way player as well, so I'd like to keep them. I also think they should keep Mejri. I keep fucking up. Mejri, and I think they should drop Noel. I don't think Noel is worth all that. I think you should try your chances in the offseason and see what you could get, or you can holler at your boy, because I'm the Kings and I got some big men for you if you need it. You know, trust me. Just say the word. It's not gonna happen because I've been trying to switch picks with him. I actually have the 4th pick, but he's not fucking with me, so oh well, to hell with him. Anyway, moving on, we got the Warriors and Grizzlies. I called this too. I called the Warriors to win this series. Actually, I called them to win 3-1 or 3-2 actually. Sorry about that. Let's just get into this real quick. There's just too damn much. I expected the Warriors to win. They're both good users. It's just that the Warriors is just too damn hard to use. And the user actually did a good job of using this team because you know, this is a team where you get this team, everybody's like, this is you got the best team in the NBA team. So you're gonna get a lot of slack when you play in this throughout the season. But he kept his head. You know, he stayed humble. He stayed cool. You know, you know, to beat this guy, you have to play perfect. And one day I played him earlier in the season. I beat him once, and I played horrible the first 2 quarters. Really bad to where I was down by a lot, and I just played perfect the next 2, and that's how I pulled away to beat him by 2 points. So that's how bad it was. I had to play perfect for 2 quarters, and I barely pulled away by 2 points. Yeah, that was too damn much. Looking at the roster though, just so y'all know, Klay Thompson is not gonna be there. I didn't post it on Twitter, so nobody's gonna know, whoever's watching. And my Twitter's gonna be in the description below. But they got rid of Klay Thompson, and I believe they got rid of Draymond Green, and is there someone else? Corey Joseph, I believe. What they did was they got rid of Klay Thompson for Miles Turner, Lance Stevenson, and the Pacers' second overall pick. So most likely they're gonna have Marvin Bagley, which is bullshit, but whatever, it's cool. Just make the West's life even harder, which is fine with me. I mean, it's not like it's my conference. It's not like they're my division rivals, but it's all good. So they're set. Let's move on to the Grizzlies. Yeah, they just didn't. They played very well actually this game, but as you can see on the scoreboard for this last game, they just didn't play great defense, and you can't really knock them for that. It's really hard to, especially when you lost. You don't have the best defenders like that. Like you have Conley and you have Gasol, and that's about it. Tyreek Evans is alright. What I think they should do is definitely build their defense up, especially if he's able to put up numbers like that, drop 113 on the Warriors. I think he needs to just get his defense up, and that's gonna help. I think maybe a taller point guard will help. I don't know what pick they have in the draft. That'll be in later videos, but yeah, I think that's where they should aim. Moving on to this, the Spurs and Lakers. I actually called this. I'm actually doing really well with my predictions. Probably the only thing I was off with was the Grizzlies and Warriors. I called this 3-1. It was either 3-1 or a 3-0 sweep. I definitely knew that the Spurs were gonna win this, and that's because it's just the user himself and the team that they have. The Lakers is just not better than the Spurs. To be honest, damn near nobody's better than the Spurs except the Warriors, and that's only if the Spurs don't play picture perfect like last year, how they were gonna beat them if it wasn't for Zaza. Anyway, so Kawhi was just too much, and I've played the Spurs I think twice or maybe 3 times. I've had good games against him, I have bad games against him, but he's really consistent with Aldridge. One thing that bothers me is that he gets 3 blocks and he gets that many damn rebounds. I don't even remember him being that great of a fucking shot blocker. If you want to look, his post defense, okay, his post defense is a B+, which is fine, but he just never appeared to me. He doesn't even have the badges to get that shit done. Like, he doesn't have. Look at this shit. What do you see that has to do with defense in this shit? All you see is offense. Maybe Bruiser, I guess so. Whatever. The point is that he's a beast with him. He did his job. Rudy Gay, he does well with. Very good off the bench player with him. He's huge. It's just too much. For the Lakers, I think. I mean, we already see that their stats, they just wasn't enough. I think they need to go for. I think maybe a 2 guard can help them out. I mean, I can't say they need a big man because they have Brook Lopez. I'm about to say Brian, and they have low key on the bottom Jahlil Okafor, and Jahlil looks like he can be. I think his potential is not bad. His potential is like a 77. That's actually not that damn bad to have to back up off of Brook Lopez and Zubac. To be honest, Zubac isn't that bad either. Big guys too. He'll be set because they'll have Kuzma, and then they'll have Zubac, Brook Lopez. They're both tall as hell. Zubac will probably have to. I don't even know how good his defense is. His post defense is alright, because they're gonna need that because Brook Lopez isn't no defender. So they're gonna need either a shooting guard or they're gonna need themselves a big man, a defensive big man though. And I can help him, but he just won't trade me Ingram. I don't think he can anyway. It's all good. Fuck it. Fuck him. What's it called? I think he should drop KCP. I don't know why. I just don't like KCP. I just don't. Moving on. My team 3-0 sweep. Houston. I think I'm gonna lose to Houston. It's either 3-0, 3-1. Matter of fact, 3-1. I'm not gonna lose all 3. Hopefully. I'm probably gonna lose all 3 because I just said that shit. But I think the only way I'm gonna beat Houston is if it's a 3-2. That's the only way. I'm not gonna just beat the shit out of them. I just don't think they have too much on their team. Looking at their team, they picked up Aaron Gordon, which is fucking crazy as hell. Damn, I actually thought they had way more after that. I know I'm missing somebody. Well, no, and they got Clint Capella, who's 6'10", a center, and grabs rebounds over everybody like it's nothing. If you want to actually, let me show y'all something. Their weaknesses, nothing. You want to look at something funny? Let's look at my guys. 180 overall, which is him, 82. I have a pretty good team. They're just young and they're just not ready. Their potential, Giannis, Papa Giannis and Giles, their potential is a 77. So they're going to be good in time. Malachi's going to be a 77 in time. He's just going to be a back. I'm definitely going to bring him back after this. Beasley is a GOAT. I'm probably going to keep him. Kufis is not getting kept. He's getting dropped. Temple will get dropped after this because of his age. He's 31, but he's not that damn amazing. Glenn Robinson is great. He has some good games. De'Aaron Fox is my future. So for now, we're just happy we're in the damn playoff race, you know. But you want to see something funny though? Look at this. Look at our damn weaknesses. Look at that. That's just fucking crazy. So our weaknesses is a lot. Defensive IQ is definitely huge because that's gonna decide whether my guys want to roll on, like, dodge a pick, if they want to pick up a man that's open, if they want to rotate to a man. So that's just going to be difficult. So that's why I just don't think my team has it in them. Real quick, let's just do this side because this team's already booked. Warriors and Pelicans. I think the Warriors are going to win this 3-1. I think the reason they're going to get their one is because Miles Turner's just one. Well, actually, Miles Turner's not even in this shit yet. So their rebound is going to kill them at least 1, maybe 2 games. But I think Warriors is going to pull it away. I think they're just too damn hard. I think the only team that's going to beat the Warriors is the fucking Rockets. Yeah. The Spurs is really good too, but I just think the Rockets have that best chance. Because, like, scoring, like, pound for pound scoring, they can do that. Let's just go into this shit. 76ers sweep the Hawks. I definitely expected that. Hawks put up a pretty good fight. Not really. They actually, I was just kidding, but now I'm looking at it and they didn't put up. They put up a fight. It just wasn't enough. Their team. Look at their team. That ain't shit. Like, come on. Their best player is Schroeder, and he's good. It's just that you don't build around Schroeder. He actually, the Hawks traded their pick to the Hornets, and their pick was the 3rd overall pick. It was, I mean, hindsight's 2020. They didn't know, but their pick ended up being the 3rd overall pick, and they gave away Malik Monk and Kate Gilchrist, which I think is crazy. I don't think, yeah, he did do that. It was this user. I would have kept that, especially with the team you had. I mean, I know you're probably good at the game, but that's just not. You just can't believe in shit like that. That's just, like, come on now. He held, like, come on. I wouldn't have done that. So, what I think he needs to do looking forward, rebuild. Keep Monk, get rid of Gilchrist, and I know he's trying to do that right now. Get rid of Plumlee's bum ass. I just don't like seeing his name. If it's not Mason, then I don't want to hear it. Yeah, he's got to make some moves. He might even have to just move fucking Schroeder just to get somebody, because Schroeder ain't gonna be much besides a fucking 80 overall. That's 82 because that's his potential. As you look at the 76ers, they're just doing what they got to do. Very balanced, you know. All of them contributed. One guy didn't score, but he still got 2 blocks and 2 rebounds. Not that 2 rebounds ain't shit, but he got 2 blocks. I didn't watch this last game though, but the 76ers I played against before, they're very hard to play against. Good job to them. They're moving on. Next is, this game ended today actually, or yesterday if you want, because this is 12:50 when I'm recording this. The Wizards actually took them over. Now the Magic actually was leading 2-0, and I was actually not surprised. After the Wizards won once, I was not surprised that the Wizards won anymore, because one, the Magic logo is ugly, their jerseys are ugly, and their court is ugly. So I knew that the Wizards was not meant to lose to a team that looked like this. On paper though, this team looks nice. They have K Love, they have Isaac, they have who he should send to my team. They have Eric Gordon, Fournier. You know, that's great, but this team just looks damn. Look how fucking overpowered this shit looks. Chris Middleton, who's a 2-way player. Porter, who's is kind of a 2-way player. Jabari Parker's an offensive machine. John Wall, who's just everything. And everybody else. And Kelly Oubre. Let's not disrespect Kelly Oubre. And John Henson. I didn't even know he fucking had him. He didn't even play him. Come on now. This team is going to be going places. I think the Magic need to be honest, they did very well this season. So I don't know what else they need to do besides maybe get another big that can actually score consistently as hell. Because Biyombo is not that guy to be doing that shit. And neither is Festus Ezeli. So I think they should go for something like that maybe. Because they got rid of Vucevic with a trade to Cleveland, I believe. Moving on, Cavaliers and Pistons. Their game was on today or yesterday, like I said. They had to reset. They lagged out thanks to 2K. Fucked them over. But they had a really good game. From what I was watching, it was really close going on to the fourth quarter. It ended right before the fourth quarter started. They're up 2-1 though. They're gonna reset it probably tomorrow or Friday. We have plenty of time because my guys, you know, I didn't get my series in yet, so we have plenty of time. They're up 2-1. My prediction for this, because it's not over, is the Pistons are gonna take it over. I think. Damn, it's so hard to decide because the game that I was just watching, it was very tight, but the Cavaliers looked like they were gonna probably muscle their way in. LeBron already had like 40-something points anyway. Barely missed a shot, you know. Turbron James, as I have to say. But I think the Pistons are going to pull it out probably at the end. I think it's going to be 3-2. None of them was eliminated, so I'm not even going to go into what they should do. I'm only going to share that for the teams that's already out. I'm not going to go into something that teams already in. Last, well, not last, because I'm going to go into the 76ers and Wizards, but last for the first round is the Heat and the Pacers. They swept them. I called that. Just wasn't enough. Now, there will be more now, somewhat, because the Pacers, like I said, traded for Klay Thompson. They lost their pick. I swear to you, they should have never did that. They would have had Porter, Oladipo, Turner, Collison. I would have never traded for Klay Thompson. Even though Klay Thompson is already already developed, and Porter's not, but that would have been a young talent. Like, he wants to win now, and I respect that. And he needs it, because the team he has just doesn't click like that. As you can see, Zach Randolph got traded over there. He wanted him. I got rid of him. He gave me Glenn Robinson. He should have kept Glenn Robinson. It's all good though. He got it. He's a very good user, very good, very cool dude. He should definitely send me Oladipo. I think that should be part of his offseason because I can hook him up. He's gonna need that big man, and I got him. So send Oladipo. I got you with the big man. I'll give you 2 of them too. Shit. But all jokes aside, I think they definitely need to go with a big man. Al Jefferson's fucking 32. Get the fuck out of here. He's not gonna be your guy. TJ Leaf is not gonna be your guy. What is he gonna be? What does he pan out to be? Actually, before I move on, a 79. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're not gonna. No, you need somebody that's gonna fucking carry. Like, Oladipo's not just gonna be that guy. And they G the shit out of Oladipo. His potential is like 84. And that's because he just started being amazing, but they don't switch that shit. So I think they need to work on that. The Heat, look at that shit. Hassan Whiteside's hard to fucking play against. It's Rebound City. I think the only team that's in the East that's gonna have a good time with rebounding battles is the Pistons, because Drummond gets like 30 rebounds. You want to see this? I didn't even show y'all. Want to see this shit? Maybe I did see it. Fucking 30 rebounds. Who the fuck does that? Anyway, yeah, so they move on to the next round, and Pacers, I already gave what they should do. Last, I already did the Pelicans and Warriors. Let's just get into them. 76ers and Wizards. I think the Wizards are gonna win because I think they just have so damn much. Especially if he's smart about it. If he I can't even pull up their fucking thing. That's so stupid. Like how I was able to do it for this, I can't do it for them. Anyway, fucking just off of what they have, the Wizards have Chris Middleton. They have a two-way guy. They have John Wall, two-way guy. They have Porter, kind of a two-way guy, but is a great scorer. Kelly Oubre, a good scorer. Gortat, Henson. Do they have Gortat? Let me see. Real quick. And they have Gortat. Like, come on, man. They have a really good team. Jabari Parker, like, that's just a little bit too much. They could definitely put something like maybe Chris Middleton on Ben Simmons, just somebody big, you know, somebody that can score. Chris Middleton's like 6'7", so you can definitely do that. I think that's what they're gonna do. But that's about it. Next video is gonna be about other things. It's definitely gonna be on my Twitter. Everything's gonna be in the description below. My Twitter, my Twitch, If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new and shit, subscribe to everything. I do a lot of cursing, so if you don't like the cursing, give me a thumbs down. I'm still gonna do it anyway. Yeah, so next videos is coming up soon about the league. I'm gonna keep up with everything now that I have the Elgato. Y'all are gonna hear sound. Thank the Lord. Who the fuck watches a quiet ass game of 2K anyway? I do, because I watch some of these guys' games, but y'all don't have to when it comes to me. And yeah, that's it. I'm out. Peace.